the other side of homelessness. By raise of hands, does anybody know somebody or a loved one who's ever been homeless at some point in their life? The most common opinion about them is society thinks they're just lazy bums who don't want to work. But in reality, most actually have some sort of mental disorder, with the number of them just increasing since the early 2000s. Today, I will show you the other side of homeless people. I have been researching the topic for the past 2 weeks and have found very credible information. And I will inform you today about what is being homeless, how most people are mentally ill, and why we should help. According to Homelessness by Madison, California, homelessness has been described as a state in which people do not have access to regular dwellings. Homeless people do not have the ability to attain and retain safe and secure housing for their basic needs. Broadly speaking, homelessness is a state in living in which people do not have the access to fixed, regular, and adequate nighttime residency. Some people sleep at domestic shelters, warming shelters, vehicles, and squat in cardboard boxes. Such people can be included in the definition of being homeless individuals. What most people don't understand or know is that roughly a good percentage of those individuals have a serious mental illness and are unable to get any medical help due to the cost of treatment. According to Mental Ill Policy by Senator Pete Domitsky, the most extensive survey ever taken found 564,708 people were homeless on a given night in the U.S. Out of those people, the consensus estimate was that at minimum 25% of the American homeless population were seriously mental ill with no access to medication or treatment, while the highest estimate is 70% have an illness, showing that most are just wandering the streets begging for money because they have nowhere else to turn to in the form of help, as a lot of cities do not have proper free medical clinics so they can go to, so they just survive somehow like the rest of the homeless population. If we were to help and donate more, some major cities could build an actual free mental clinic. We would essentially be getting a minimum of at least 25% of all homeless people in the U.S. alone, as a lot of the individuals may have family members with them who would also be getting off the street, as well as reducing the population even further. I get why most people wouldn't bother to help in a way, because most of the time a thought of helping in a way wouldn't pass their mind. But as stated in Help the Ill by Dr. James West, say you come from a low-income family, and if your mother or dad and etc. were out there and you don't know where they are because of how sick in the head they were and had no way to contact them, of course you'd make a push to raise more awareness like other people and try to get a free medical clinic for them and for a government-funded medical institute to be built, so at least you know that they're being taken care of properly and not being neglected out there in the world. That's it.